bunch of meat and sit at home.
Yeah,
I'm
not
with
surprised.
you on that. It's, I guess, no secret that I'm a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
So when I'm out in public,
That's okay
Falcons
this week.
Fans,
That's okay this week.
The Falcons fans, well, they get on me for
Cheers
being
for
a
both.
Cowboys
Cheers
fan.
for both, right?
But we were searching online for tickets to say if the Cowboys went to the Super Bowl. Top row, nosebleed, starts at $5,000.
Wow.
So if the closer you get down towards the benches at the bottom, the first row, they're up to like $50,000. So I'm with Buck on this one. Big green egg to me.
You can use it for every game for the rest of forever.
Sure.
How about you two?
Well, I think it just makes it untouchable for regular people who want to watch the game to see it. It's so expensive. I guess the demand's high. It's your money. Spend it how you want to spend it. But I wouldn't spend more than $300. But that's me.
Well, we have TV. I guess that can be our way to watch. You don't have to actually be there for it. I think what we were saying at the beginning was that it's 70,000 seats in the stadium, not $70,000, but still, I mean, when you're talking about some of those numbers that we are, it's just impressive, and I guarantee it's going to get higher and higher as we get closer to game time too. So, we at home watching
people,
it.
they pay for them though. I mean,
Yeah.
like Super Bowl tickets right now, they're going pretty fast at those prices. It's just amazing how people just swamp on those tickets.
And a lot of the Super Bowl tickets, corporations end up buying.
Yes,
those.
that's
So
a
you're
good
right. You're
point.
right about that kind of pricing out the average Joe. I can tell you this: I'll be sitting in section HD tonight to watch that. In the comfort of my own home.
Nice and comfortable at home.
And nice and tired for tomorrow
I'll be
morning, I'm
grumpy
sure,
tomorrow.
too.
All right, we want you guys to join in the discussion as well. Post your thoughts on our Fox 5 Atlanta Facebook page or tweet us at Good Day Atlanta. Elise will share your comments in the 9 o'clock hour of Good Day.
All right, that's coming up
In a
real
few
soon.
minutes.
It is. Yeah, the time is now 8:56 ahead on Good Day Atlanta. He's the best-selling author of The Shred Power Cleanse. Dr. Ian Smith will be here to talk about getting healthy in the new year and how to stick to your resolution. Plus, we'll hit the red carpet to take a look at the fashion from last night's Golden Globe Awards.
Mr. Reuter and
Good morning. From Fox 5 News, this is Good Day Atlanta at 9 a.m.
Good morning and welcome to Good Day Atlanta at 9 o'clock. We're glad you're joining us today. I'm Elise Edie. Well, many people resolve to get healthy in the new year. Best-selling author Dr. Ian Smith will be here with tricks to help you succeed. He'll talk about how to jumpstart your diet, how to bounce back from a slip-up, and also healthy snacking. Then get rid of that holiday debt within 3 months. The Fox 5 I-Team's Dana Fowle has solutions that really work. And with temperatures still below freezing, many North Georgia roads are still icy. We'll have a live report ahead. Plus, Joanne is tracking a big warm-up happening later this week. We have all of that and more ahead. But first, Forsyth County authorities are on the scene of a deputy-involved shooting. Officials tell us the deputy opened fire after a man refused to drop his knife. And Good Day's Natalie Foltz joins us live now with the details. Natalie, good morning.
Good morning, guys. Well, the scene is clear. Officials rolled out of here just a little while ago, but late last night, it was quite a frightening situation for a few deputies here in Forsyth County. A scary situation for Forsyth County deputies late Sunday night.
The male subject with the knife came forward or came toward the deputy inside the trailer.
Deputy First Class Doug Rainwater says once the deputies arrived at the trailer in Shady Grove RV Park, they were confronted by a man with a knife.
They were threatened. At this point, one of the deputies fired his county-issued sidearm, striking the subject.
And he was taken to a local hospital. No word on his condition.
We had backup for the deputy. There were several here at the time. But only one deputy used his county-issued firearm.
Details on where the man was shot have not been released, but the shooting remains under investigation. Now, the sheriff here in Forsyth County did ask the GBI to conduct their own investigation, and all the officers involved in the shooting have been placed on administrative leave. In Forsyth County, Natalie Foltz for Good Day Atlanta.
All right, Natalie, thank you for that. The snow is gone, but ice is sticking around in a number of North Georgia counties. The remaining icy patches on roads and sidewalks will force schools to close their doors today. Good Day's Mark Teichner is live now in Cobb County, where county leaders have shut down schools on this Monday. Mark, good morning.
Well, good morning, Elise. And if you're wondering why they decided to cancel school, take a look behind us. This is the road that comes out right in front of McClure Middle School as well as Bullard Elementary School. So basically anybody either coming or going to either of these two schools would have to travel down this road. As you can imagine, that's not exactly an easy proposition. In fact, there's a vehicle trying to come down the road pretty slowly as we speak right now. In the last couple hours, we have seen a number of cars that have tried to travel up this hill, this iced over hill, and they haven't been able to make it. Some folks gave up halfway and their wheels started spinning, and then they found themselves reversing and simply trying to go the other direction to try to get themselves to where they needed to go. And it's because of this type of situation that school officials decided, hey, let's wait another day.
The fact is, this is making it safer for parents and kids not to have to worry about getting stuck on a bus or their bus slipping into a ditch or something like that. And then even though most of the roads, or some of the roads are dry, there's still these occasional back roads that people live on and you can't always get to them, so you're not putting any kids in harm's way.
And it really is the back roads, like he was talking about, that are the problem. Who drove up in the Fox 5 Storm Chaser early this morning. The interstate's fine. Most of the major roads, secondary roads, also in really good shape. There are some that have a little bit of ice on them, but they've all pretty much been treated. So that's not really the issue. The issue is you get into these side streets, and the side streets can be in pretty bad shape, especially those that have a lot of trees like they are here. And just hasn't allowed that snow to melt and to fully evaporate. And when it didn't evaporate, it might have melted the water, but then that water is refrozen, and obviously that's turned into ice. So we're going to have to go a little bit longer. You've heard Joanne mention we'll get a little bit of a warm-up, and hopefully this timely we'll get out of here. But for now, if you are out on the roads, make sure you travel safely and slowly. Reporting live from northern Cobb County in the Fox 5 Storm Chaser, I'm Mark Teichner. Good Day Atlanta. Elise, back to you.
All right, Mark, and not to take away from anything that you just said, because it is very important information, but I've been dying to ask you all morning, are you staying warm out there? You look pretty covered.
I am toasty warm. I am toasty warm. This is we affectionately call the suit, and it's only brought out on very cold days. And to be honest with you, today is sort of a borderline suit day. I might have been able to get away without it. And then of course you have to have your big furry cap to keep you warm.
Oh, for sure. I only wish we had a full body shot of you. I mean, it is a jumpsuit in all of its glory. You look great, Mark. I'm glad you're staying warm.
It's a full-blown jumpsuit. There you go.
All right, Mark. Thanks a lot. It's 9:05 now, and Fox 5 Storm Team meteorologist Joanne Feldman is here with our AccuWeather forecast. And for temperatures today, at least, Joanne, he's dressed very appropriately.
Yes, and I giggle, but I would take that in a heartbeat to go out on the Fox 5 weather deck.
Agreed.
So I'll borrow it from you, Mark. He does it better than I would.
He does look great.
All right, let's take a look outside, because it is still below freezing, so it is still going to be icy. Even areas that maybe didn't get any accumulation of anything over the weekend. All it takes is somebody leaving a sprinkler on to have some slick spots on a road or on a sidewalk. So we're tracking when we're going to get above freezing. We're getting closer at Hartsfield-Jackson. We're at 30, but the breeze has picked up at the airport. The wind is not all that strong for everyone, but since it is a 9-mile-per-hour wind in Atlanta, that is creating a wind chill. The 30 instead feels like it's only 22, but the temperatures are trending upward, and this is a trend that's just going to get more impressive as the week wears on. We are up 13 degrees right now compared to the same time yesterday morning, up a full 10 degrees from Noonan to Cartersville, and 11 degrees warmer in Canton, although that still leaves most of us in the 20s. That 30 in Atlanta is the only one on the map. We're down to 23 in Blue Ridge, 24 in Rome, and about 25 in Carrollton. Athens, you're at 27, and Athens has been another spot that's had a breeze every now and then to make it feel even colder, like it's in the teens. But here's the satellite and radar picture. Had some high clouds drifting across the skies yesterday and overnight. Those have lifted away, so it is a cloud-free sky. Every ounce of sunshine will only do this for the afternoon temperatures. Low to mid 40s, which is about 10 degrees colder than you might expect on this date in January. The areas that have more snow cover, probably not climbing out of the 30s. Then tonight's numbers, the next 24 hours really just bringing us back closer to average. We'll start out the day in the 20s and 30s, and by tomorrow afternoon, I think we'll get by with a perfectly normal high of 52. We're going to jump above that on Wednesday, 64 degrees. There's about a 20 to 30% chance of a rain shower that day, but it is partly cloudy, dry, and even warmer for the last 2 days of the work week. 70 degrees both Thursday and Friday. We still have mild temperatures over the weekend. Clouds will start to build back in on Saturday, resulting in a few rain showers on Sunday. Elise?
Joanne, thank you. It's 9:07 now. Let's get you caught up on more of the morning's headlines. Good Day's Constance Jones joins us now. Good morning.
Good morning, Elise. Time now is 9:07 this morning. Fire tore through a vacant medical office building in DeKalb County this morning. Take a look at this. Sky Fox 5 was over the scene, and the flames shot right out into the sky. The fire broke out at an abandoned building right off of Redan Road at 6:30 this morning. And right now, no word of any injuries.
The building has been vacant for some time now, but we did get reports of possible homeless people living in there. But again, because there was so much fire upon arrival, we just weren't able to enter.
Fire investigators will now continue the work to determine the cause of that fire. And the Iraq war veteran accused in the Fort Lauderdale airport attack is due in court later today. This is video that was obtained by TMZ. It shows 26-year-old Esteban Santiago walking through baggage claim, pulling out a gun and then opening fire. 5 people were killed, including a Marietta woman, and 6 others were injured. Santiago's family says that he has mental health issues. And heavy winter storms in western Nevada, leaving nearly 400 homes evacuated. Now, thankfully, no injuries have been reported. The Truckee River in Reno is reaching dangerously high levels and is expected to get worse later tonight. The National Weather Service is calling this, quote, a serious flood situation. More than 1,000 residents voluntarily evacuated one South Reno neighborhood. This after drainage ditches started overflowing. And that's it for our top stories. Elise, back over to you.
All right, Constance, thank you. It's just before 9:10 now. Arrests are made in connection with the theft of Kim Kardashian's jewels in Paris. Thanks to production assistance of TMZ. TMZ founder and celebrity reporter Harvey Levin joins us live with the details on this. Harvey, I haven't seen you this year, so Happy New Year.
And the same. Let's stop saying that now.
Okay, officially out of our system. We're good into 2017. Now, this is pretty big news, talking about the arrest of those responsible for, or possibly for this jewel heist in Paris for Kim Kardashian.
Well, what's amazing about it to me is the scope of it, that 17 people we found out have been arrested, and they apparently have never watched CSI, because one of the breaks in the case came because the gag that 2 of them used to basically silence Kim Kardashian during the robbery in Paris had their DNA on it. And so they were able to get 2 of them from that. They were able to use the surveillance video to catch some others. In all, they got 17 people in 5 different cities. This was a codger robbery because the ages of the people who have been taken into custody range from people born in 1944, which would be the youngest, to 1924, which is almost bizarre. So that's what we're being told.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's quite the range there, I'd say. Do you think this is going to, I guess, hush up a lot of the people that are still claiming that this whole thing was made up? The fact that they've actually made arrests in the case?
I mean, the people who are saying that are just stupid. I mean, it's ridiculous. You know, clearly she was robbed. I mean, you know, it's just people who want to not believe it just to not believe it. But clearly she was robbed.
Sure. All right. Switching gears here just a bit, actually quite a bit. We're talking about Charles Manson now. He is back in prison, but he's still really sick, Harvey.
I think his life's in danger from everything that I'm hearing. He's in danger of dying. We broke a story last week that he was taken to a hospital in Bakersfield, California, from the Corcoran State Prison, where he's been spending his life since he was convicted of murder. And it was for some kind of gastrointestinal bleeding. And the doctors needed to perform surgery on him, but ultimately they determined he was too weak. So they've now sent him back to Corcoran Prison because it's a security problem to keep him in the hospital. And I am told that he's doing badly. So Charles Manson not doing well at all. Health is failing. They don't know what to do. The doctors don't know how to deal with it, but he still has this internal bleeding.
All right. Well, sounds like this is a story that TMZ is going to keep on following to keep us updated on the latest.
Okay, Elise.
All right, Harvey, have a good one. Thank you very much. Again, we want to thank TMZ for providing production assistance for our interview. You can catch TMZ weeknights at 7:30 and midnight, and TMZ Live weekdays at 1 o'clock right here on Fox 5. The time is now 9:12 ahead on Good Day Atlanta, paying off that holiday debt quickly.
Yes, and as painlessly as possible, and I tell you, it is possible. I'm Fox 5 IT reporter Dana Powell. Coming up, solutions that really work.